Alright, man, this is Guy Solis, Gentleman's Edge, Denver. I want to dedicate this video to Stephen Davidson in West Virginia, because without his input, this video wouldn't even happen. So right now, all of a sudden, I have 3 finishing stones. This one here is a 20K Suero, as you can well see. Beautiful stone. That's blood. I just cut myself on something, but I got to be careful because I have some blue stain, because I've been messing with some stains for my next video. Alright, so this is the 20K Suero. I've had this for about 4.5 years. This thing is freaking awesome. This one here I just got about 3 months ago. This is the conical I got from Keith Johnson. This one here is the one I got from a referral from Stephen Davidson. This one here is called the Ozuko Asagi Kopa. And this thing, I was pleased when I opened this up. If you see my mail call, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, the feedback off of this stone is, how do I say, is extremely light, but when you use it, you'll find some very fine particles of metal on the stone. And it does cut, this does polish. This is the finisher right here. You know, this thing right here made me a honer right there. Okay, so the conical, this conical's got a backing on it, as you can see, and I appreciate that because it adds strength to the stone. I've got a chip here and a couple of chips on the slurry stone because I dropped it just from just this far away and chipped it right here. But I'll tell you what, man, this thing finishes like a boss. It's silky. You can feel just the slightest resistance, and if you do it right, this edge is unbeatable. In fact, the razor that I was going to use to experiment on this Jnat here, I've just finished on the conical. So I'll do a shave with that tomorrow. I want to see what that's like. And so here's another reference to Davidson, is that he said, once you use your 20K, finish on your conical and shave with it. And that's kind of that's exactly what I did, because I did the Dorco and I finished on this stone here, the 20K Suero, and then a couple of days ago I just flipped it over and finished on this right here. I want to see what it's like. So that's going to be a shave. So it's kind of a drag that I have to lap this because I'm going to take off all these markings. So, you know, what do? You got to take pictures of it so you can remember it. I mean, do you put it on your wall? What do you do, right? So here we go. Kind of reminds you of that Jeff Giles band, huh? Alright, so let's put these stones away. I'm really super protective of my stones. I don't mess around, man. So the stone I'm going to hone with this is the Wade & Butcher frame back. I've had this for a while. It's been in a number of videos of mine. It's got a curved spine to it, if you can see. And I put these buffalo horn scales on. Very silky, very sexy. But the thing is with this razor is that it just does not hold an edge after the second shave. After the second shave, you don't even want to shave with it. So I'm going to experiment with it. So I'll probably kill the edge and start from bevel setting stones all the way up. Finish on this stone here. This Jnat. So this Jnat, the stone. I think I want to put a base on it, or not. Keep getting blood on everything. You can see it's got some good layering. Now that makes it a good stone this way, but not so much this way, because if it has any air pockets in it, then it's kind of a weak place. So what I might do is get a piece of granite and lay this right on top of the granite and just basically trace it out and get my wet saw, get my angle grinder, and cut that fucking granite out so it's perfect. And then use some epoxy it on there. Or maybe not. So one thing I've been doing with my with the stones that I have, is I kind of make a little cigar box and I pat it like this. I have another one where the cuticle goes in and it fits pretty tight, a little inconvenient. But you know, I could go like this right now and just protect my stones, just like that. At its longest point, 5.5 inches. At its smallest point, width-wise, 3 inches to about 3.5. And that's pretty awesome because that's a pretty good sized stone. So the thing is for me, as I was looking at the stone, I was thinking, are those parallel or not? Because I could take it to my wet saw and square it up if I wanted to. But, you know, I'll tell you something. They're not parallel at all, as you can see. But if I were to tighten this down, I think it would be just fine. And if I were to cut that with my wet saw, it would kind of ruin the rustic look of it. I mean, this is a cool looking stone. This is awesome. Look how big this thing is. This thing is just a little bit bigger and wider than my cuticle. See that? I mean, it's like almost exactly as long. And yeah, so this one was taken to a wet saw and stuck on the back of some material. So that's awesome, man. It's an awesome stone.